Hey, Tom, how you doing, mate? Whitler, how are you, man? Julie, hello. I'm just making another coffee and eating my porridge with bananas and honey. How's everyone doing? Been a crazy week, huh? Is it thundering and lightning where you are? Oh, good. Hope everyone's good. Thanks, Whitler. Yeah. I got some spoons to oil. 3 spoons. Well, 2 spoons and a spatula thing. I don't really like that one. It's a bit knackered, but might make the other spoon. Might make the other beach spoon. Don't know. But I'm gonna have a coffee first. I've already had one. I'm just gonna have another coffee. And yeah. See what crack is. How's everyone's week on Wednesday been? I'm good, mate. Glad to have the boot off. Yes, get in, Tom. Level 2, mate. You've moved up to level 2, haven't you? I bet you can't wait, mate. Is it one of them where you can't put too much weight on it, but you need to walk on it, and you kind of got to be careful, or you just like fucking haircut? You just like go for it, do what you like. Yak your fucking darts off. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of porridge. How are we? Malawi. I'm just making a coffee behind the door, hold on. I've already had one. Nice and slowly, right, take it steady, yeah. Do you need a walking stick, Tom? I've got a couple of them. In the gulag? Oh, bloody hell. All the fun, Soph. All the fun. Don't worry, time is temporary. It never stops. Slow like a snail. Yeah. I can see that from there. That's quite good, isn't it? To say I need a new eye test. I can see that. I'm always testing my eyes to see what they're like. I put my new contact, well, I put my clean contacts in this morning. They're a bit... anyway, yeah, I'm going to oil some spoons. What I did yesterday. And I might make a new one. Who knows? Who knows, huh? Why? Lunch. What you got? I've got muesli porridge, which is just muesli, but you put milk in it and boil it. Honey and banana. It's all right. I'm still like testing the bowl. Obviously it works. It like holds stuff. But ash is a open grained wood. So you can get like food can become trapped in it. You have to keep it clean and stuff. So it's nice. My sinuses, they're no, I don't really feel ill, but they're no better and they're no worse. I think that thing the other day where I was a bit like, feel a bit sick, I think that literally was the fucking water in the coffee machine. Should have ran it through, shouldn't I? Oh, that coffee you had, that looked a bit special nice. I'd like to try that one. What was it? Where was that from? Tesco's? They're still a bit, I don't know, a bit not snotty, but you know what I mean? I can do that and it kind of feels better. No walking stick just yet. We'll keep one for you, Tom. Oh, Not the enemy, Tesco. Do you know Mike? No. And that's like a fucking 12-year-old's joke from about 400 years ago, mate. There you go. Cheers, Julie. Hello. How's it going? All right. Nicky New. It's yellow labelled at the most, so that's why. On offer. Nice. Yeah, coffee's gone up as well. I noticed. It used to be about £2.99. Then it was like £3.20. And now it's basically on offer at £4. I'm like, what? It used to be on offer at like £2.99, £3.50. Now it's £4 on offer. £5 if it's not. It's just like, it's a fucking joke. Supermarkets are taking piss, mate. Mr. Bick. Cheers, Lions. Oh, Brandon, how you doing, mate? I saw you at Wezzers a second ago. Coffee drop. Crop droughts. No, they're not being temp. It's the supermarkets price gouging, you plonk. Coffee fucking... Yeah, coffee's a bit scarce. Like, if you go in Morrison's alone, there's like enough beans to drown 2 adults. It used to be $2.99 now. Used to be able to get one for $2.79. Like Morrison's crap one. Spare walking sticks you can borrow, have you? Busy, Brandon. Nice, good to hear it. They are. I buy green beans from some of those places. But there's not a coffee drought, is this what I'm saying? Like, there's loads in that Morrison's, there's loads in that Aldi, there's loads in Asda, there's loads, there's fucking loads of coffee. It might not be quite as much, and I'm not trying to be argumentative bellend, but scarcity is the mother of invention for putting prices up, isn't it? It's like supermarkets. Sainsbury's fucking with eggs. They're not going to have brown shelled eggs anymore. They're only selling white shelled eggs because they reckon it's less greenhouse gases to produce them. Like, in my mind, I'm like up there somewhere just thinking, right, so boycott Sainsbury's. They're lying to customers. They're making stuff up. They've got a green agenda. They're being paid by government, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, it's fucking obvious what's happening. Most people are like, oh, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, white eggs, less CO2 produced. Like, eggs are one of the lowest CO2 producing proteins on Earth. Like, if you just let some chickens fuck off out the door, they'll just lay some eggs in the morning. It's like, no, it's a load of bollocks. Did they say that out loud first? Yeah. Definitely bullshit with the eggs. Don't shop at supermarkets. You get yours from the plantation, straight off the tree. Hey, Shani. Roasting, from where I was roasting beans, but roasting them is too scary, so I stopped. Oh, right. Hey, chap. Hopefully you're all well. Thanks, Bick. G'day, mate. How's it going? Bit racist. I know. Only white eggs. It's probably part of it. They've probably thought about that. Nick, if you've thought about it, they definitely thought about it. What's it called? Fabian Society. Not saying supermarkets not taking the piss. Oh, yeah, they are. Definitely, yeah. Raw green beans from plantations. I have a bunch of raw coffee beans here. Well, can you just eat them? Same amount of caffeine. How does that work? But yeah, it's gotten to a point, hasn't it, this week, where it's so clear and present that, like, I don't watch the news, but I do see the news. And it's not even from reputable sources. Most times I put a video on, mute the guy talking because he's waffling shit, and just watch what's going on. Would be easier to eat rocks. Oh, is it? They were just rock hard, yeah? No way. Yeah, you've had a crazy week over there as well, haven't you, Shani, with the old incendiaries. But it's like motor racing, isn't it? What's the first thing when you did? We put MotoGP. I don't put MotoGP on because you have to fucking pay for it now. Used to just be on a Saturday afternoon and everyone watched it. Now it's like, oh no, you've got to pay 25 quid for a subscription. Like, really? First thing you do, and you put, I don't watch football, but like MotoGP, out like that. Apart from British Superbikes, I like watching that. First thing you do is just fucking mute the commentary. Just bollocks. Same thing they said last year. Same with TT. Raw coffee beans would break a coffee. Right, okay. Observe, don't absorb. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm trying not to absorb it. I'm just sort of going, oh yeah, that's what's happened, has it? Obviously, I'm talking about obvious recent happenings. You know, the old. But I'm not going to go into it because trolls will come in. Because they're voice-activated AI trolls. IPTV, what's that? What's that with? I get Turkish coffee from bloody Turkish. Oh yeah, Sainsbury's. 2 quid for 100 gram, yeah. So it's 4 quid for 200 gram. That makes sense. It's the same price then, yeah. Is it already ground up, Tom? Yeah. Wish I could mute some people. Mate, I'm just sick of seeing the same old thing. I watched a upcurrent live stream this morning by a current like political commentator in the UK, and there were people saying stuff on there that I said about 20 years ago, and I was just like, oh sorry, yeah, wake me up in 20 years when you fucking caught up. Oh, F1. Oh right, you see it on there, do you? Yeah, I've watched bits of it. I've watched highlights, but even ITV used to put a highlight show on, 40 minutes or so, every night the day after the race. So you'd be a race day, and the next day there'd be a highlight show. And they haven't even done that anymore. You have to pay $6.99 for I don't know, ITV BTQ fucking updated plus package. Just like, okay off. And it was crap this year. It was a bit, well, the weather didn't help. Sidecars didn't help. Some of the organisation was a bit shocking, but Rave sells some of their test roasts for cheap. Good deal on nice coffee, yeah. Well, I'm in a bit of a thing because I don't really like the way supermarkets operate. On the whole, you know, some of it's all right, but on the whole, but my local shop is a supermarket. It's like there. So if I kind of go anywhere else or start like buying shit in Fruit Post, it's a bit wild. But yeah, I'll have to look it up, man. Raw, what is it? Raw? Oh, Rave. Pop it in the boil pot. Pour milk, no sugar. It's the way to do it, Tom. I quite like it. Send link time. Do you know? No, I don't. You're a child with or an adult with a child's brain, whatever. But yeah, wild week, I mean. Basically, half of Ireland's on fire. Yeah, page talk bollocks about weather, yeah. They basically just go, oh, we can't tell. It's like, well, fuck off then. Stop pouring money into it. You've got this massive production, big touch screen. Everyone's fucking like pulling in AI generated moving fucking particle dusters with like show you the rainfall and that, but you don't even know if you're right or not. I've never seen so much money poured into something that's like, well, we don't really know. Well, cheers, Soph. Yeah, Belfast looked a bit. I thought about Corey and Kirby and some others, you know. Will it change anything? Well, this is it. I mean, the things that you look at they're quite isolated incidents, like the whole of Belfast is not on fire. The actual truth of the matter, without wanting like clickbait bullshit fucking thumbnail titles. 4 things got set on fire and the Turkish barbershop got smashed up. I've seen worse than that in Mansfield on fucking Saturday night. Do you know what I mean? So a bus was set on fire. A cop car was stolen and set on fire. A house was set on fire. Oh, there's one other thing. I can't remember. Something else was set on fire. Probably a wheelie bin or something. And then a Turkish barbershop was smashed up. So, like... But if you watch that video, I don't recommend it, but if you watch that video, what else are you supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? What are you supposed to do? Just like put like a ring of steel around your neck before you go outside so you don't get a fucking costard. It's just like, what else are you supposed to do, you know? And it's been coming for so long. It's a tinderbox. It probably won't change anything, Shani, no, because real change comes from, well, taking out the current power in a kind of Game of Thrones way, I think. I think it's Game of Thrones or broke, mate. That just don't bother. Even worse is they have them live on telly saying one thing and their own APP is totally different. Whether, yeah. I look at Met Office just to get the basics. You can read if you learn to read, that's a good thing to do, Whitler. Learn to read the pressure maps yourself. You can tell wind direction, wind power, high and low pressures and what that will kind of create. Use like a weather radar to see if it's actually raining. And from those sort of three things, like the triangle of fucking weather, you can kind of see what's going on. But at the end of the day, if you walk outside without a coat and it rains, no happens, does it? Curb should be okay. Yeah, she's in Dublin, isn't she? So yeah, she'll be all right. Well, yeah. She's quite on it anyway, isn't she, young lass? Living the dream. You're meant to brew Turkish coffee with sugar in the pot. Yeah, he's got a Turkish coffee pot. I know that. Mad technique, yeah. Chinese government is watching you, beware. They're watching you as well, Naveen. Change comes from within. Well, yeah. I mean, we're talking societal change, aren't we? Lions, please stop singing this weather. So I've had sun, which I don't know if you can see, but it's sunny outside. Massive rolls of thunder. 2 or 3 massive rolls of thunder, like 20 seconds. Heavy rain and sunshine again. So, but it's kind of May weather, isn't it, in June? The months have gone like back a bit, haven't they, basically? Cheers, Soph. Game of Thrones, good. Watch the marine forecast. That's probably better, yeah. Just had hail. Yeah, we've had some of that. Surfers forecast, even better. There you go. But you have to kind of get... This is the thing. You have to figure it out yourself, don't you? Get the facts, see what's happening, put them all together and go, well, that's... Fashion Guru, how you doing? Banana and muesli? Yes, with honey. Well, it's muesli porridge. Anyway, I'm supposed to be making a coffee. You're all too interested. Second coffee of the day. I'm having a cold brew. Well, I'm making a normal coffee, but I'm going to have it cold with milk in it. So, deal with it. Bit of water. Here's a fact. Isn't it? Making a coffee. Anyway, keep an eye on that. No thunder here so far. Yes, sir. Figure it out yourself with supplied information. Yeah. What else do you do, you know? Isn't that what we did at school? Like, here's a textbook, here's a teacher talking, get the two things. Try and, I mean, I know school's bollocks, but... I think what gets me most, more than anything, if people continue to vote for the same people, no change will happen. Well, that's an illusion of choice as well, Shani, isn't it? I mean, if there's only dickhead 1 and dickhead 2, who'd you vote for? Still a dickhead, isn't it? Regardless. And this thing of like, oh, the Conservatives did this, Labour did that in our country. It's like, so Conservatives set it up and then Labour carried it on. Right, so neither of them are in power then. There's obviously a third party doing whatever they want in between and making it look like it's them or them. And this is what I'm saying, like, to see through it is like, Third, instant coffee. Ooh, on the good stuff. On the floor sweeping, Soph. Brink of civil... Well, this is the thing. I don't think it is civil war. Because I believe civil war is a nation fighting against itself. So people don't even understand... Not you, but people don't even understand simple words. Civil war is like... what's it called? Yorkshire and Lincolnshire fighting. That's a civil war. Two people from the same civilization. What we're talking about is an invasion. Voting is a joke. Yeah. Well, you got like 500 flavours of fucking ice cream, 2 political parties. Which one's more important? Billionaires playing everyone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's billionaires, people with families that have attained the wealth all the way through. Yo, Lions. Yo, it's the lexicon. It's how you doing, man? Will be AI and data center induced famine. Yeah, once you build the data centers, mate, we either burn them down or you're fucked. Basically, like, unless you're prepared to stand up and some sort of like fucking organized violence, then we're fucked. So make your choice. Yeah, invasion's been happening for 30 years, exactly. Yeah. Exactamundo. There's my little brewed coffee. I'm going to put some shoddy. Yeah, this is the thing. This is what half of the green agenda's for, isn't it? Like, you've got to wash your jam jars out, else we can't recycle them. Fucking data center using like 3 continents worth of power in half an hour. Like, oh, I wonder which one it is. Me and my jam jars or your data center. Anyway. Afternoon. Well, at least it's nice weather. I'm going Turkey this year to get my teeth done. Oh, and I bought a new handbag. Stop feeding the war machine. Well, this is the thing. But it takes everyone to stop feeding it before it changes. Yeah, supermarkets and stuff like that's where it starts. Farmers buying food, supermarkets. That'll just create so much chaos for them, not for us, for them. Farmers stop supplying supermarkets and then moaning about it. They only pay us 10p for it. Sell it somewhere else then. Oh, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. Yeah. Well, there is that as well, Soph. But, and I don't disagree with you on that. But everyone just living their life ignoring it is what's perpetuating the problem. Because everyone's just like, yeah, I'm just buying a McDonald's. It's all right, mate. I'm not harming anyone. Right. Well, collectively, everyone who buys McDonald's is harming loads of people. Because you're keeping them in business. Do you know how many days it would take to stop Coca-Cola, make it bankrupt? Don't be a dick. Yeah, exactly. So what are you saying, Shani? I was told we have to learn their language. One day it will come to us. Well, this is what, it's all just goading, isn't it? All that's just goading. It's just little bits of tinder on the fire, a bit at a time. Sorry, back now to pick up some Exodus cheese. Ooh, that sounds biblical, Tom. BBC have done so much damage, brainwashing. Yeah. Well, so much damage abusing people as well. Cannon fodder, war. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, this is it. I mean, I can't do it on my own, but if everyone stopped going to Morrison's, Tesco, Asda, Lidl, Aldi, which maybe aren't so bad, but they're still ripping you off for shit produce. Their fresh produce is crap. And the supermarkets, like the car park was empty and no one went there. It'd make a difference, wouldn't it? But they don't, so I'll swap you for some shortbread. About to pour some floggers in my cup. How you doing, Jukebox Man? How you doing? Oh, my nose feels like it's running now. The Shoop. I don't know if I pronounce your name properly, Shoop. But how you doing? Shoup? Is it Shoup? Shoop? Shoup? I think it's Shoop, but how you doing, man? You good? Double that on the shortbread. Bag! I'm not going Morrison's. I need some water. Well, I don't. I've got some in the tap and a filter, but... What you saying, Alex? Who's Alex? Hey, what? Have I got all comments on? Yep. Yeah, basically, it's Sim City, isn't it? It's Sim City, and they've not put the infrastructure in to support the amount of people, so all the fires are little starting off, aren't they? Basically, it's just Sim City. We all played it as kids. Shine. Allergies? No, just a bit of a... Excuse me. Bit of a self-induced... runny nose, I'm afraid. Oh, Alex. I get you, sorry. Finally started addressing him by his fucking actual name. We should all have government names, shouldn't we? Non-government names, whatever. There's just so much to it. There's so many sides to everything that it's just like, you know, when you get a letter addressed to you and it's addressed to like capital letters, it's like, if you don't know what that means and what that's insinuating or what that's like lawfully getting at, like, you're fucking uninformed. Do you know what I mean? Morpheus. Finally started addressing him. Call me Miss Smith. Yeah. Morpheus and Miss Smith. I would call Lexicon from what's it called? Elder Scrolls, the dragon game. Can't remember. Lexicon's a bit like an oracle, isn't it? It's like an explanatory text containing information. Something like that. But yeah, it's a difficult one. It's an altogether or not at all kind of game, isn't it? Like the end of Mousetrap, when the trap's like wiggling down like that. Can you get at the trap before it drops? Agent Smith, yes, I don't mind. Lexicon feeds my ego. Well, you know, in a nice way. It was kind of meant that way. You're quite knowledgeable about stuffs. I don't know what you're on about half the time, right? But yeah. I think the what a time to be alive joke is kind of getting a bit thin, isn't it? Yeah, science brain. Yeah. I get a lot what you're saying, Lex, but on like a simpler level, you know? I was listening to something. Brian Cox again. Watching something Brian Cox was saying about, hey, Maria, it's good to see ya. I can't remember the rest of the words to that. I'd best ride to Kenny, just stood in Rocket's house. Be back, Cyborg. All right then, Lexicon. Have fun, take care. Wood Creations, how you doing, man? That's mad. I was going to bring you up in my stream earlier. Wood Creations is a guy from South Africa, mate, doing woodwork. And I was chatting to him this morning while he was making a drawer for his... You are my inspiration today to go in the workshop, my friend. There's one of my bloody flies. There's one of my bowls that I made. I didn't make this spoon. How you doing, sir? You good? Lot of love. Leave you to it. Gotta love and leave you. Oh, cheers, Whitler. There's another one. Whitler's woodworker in the UK, Wales somewhere, maybe. Whittles some beautiful figures and figurines and stuff. Maria, you've got to see her. Yeah, D Ream. Yeah, the keyboard player. Yeah, he was on about a little piece of the sky that they'd zoomed in on with the Hubble telescope or something like that. And it looked like a blank section of the sky. But as they zoomed in, I just can't handle the buzzy fly. Go on, at the door. Oh, it winds me up. Just dumb creatures, aren't they, basically? Yeah, he was saying about it zoomed in on a tiny bit of the sky. I'm doing 2 things at once. 10 things at once, in fact. Lekker, bruv. Haha, you speak like a Dutch as well. All the way from South Africa, mate. That's Australian, isn't it? Sorry, I'm not very good at South African. But yeah, interesting dude. At some point, people will pop in and they'll be like woodworky people and you can kind of like tag on. Got a fridge full of Parma, salami and bacon. A roll with all 3. Have a roll down the hill in all 3. Alexandra, yep, Wales. Bye, y'all. Cheers, Whitler. Take care, my friend. But yeah, that's one of my bowls that I've created. I think it was the second one I made. Like a sort of Scandinavian kind of kuksa, I believe it's called, with a K, kuksa. I've just eaten some porridge out of it, so I'm going to give it a little wash. They're like, nice, go create. Yeah, I'll show you the mess of my workshop. How's Madeline? Proper little family affair. How are you? Good to meet you. I'm also here, wife of Wood Creations. Yeah. How mad. It's weird, isn't it? When you put out that vibe of like, you see someone that you're like, oh, what's he doing? What's this guy up to? And then you realize what they're up to, little positive vibration thing. Next thing you know, South Africa representing. Thanks, Oph. You're a fucking star. There you go. So everyone could go check out Wood Creations. He's making some lovely cabinets, drawers. That table you made, the farmhouse kind of rustic table. Really like that one. I don't know. YouTube's a journey, isn't it? You might as well meet people along the way and, I don't know, help them out a bit with their journey, and then they can meet other people and the beat goes on, doesn't it? I don't know. It's a tale as old as time, isn't it? That we've found. Meet people that come through. They're like, hey, how you doing? You see them for a few months, and then they potter off and do their own thing. And I don't know. Harder to sort of like get that in real life than it is on YouTube, but it just seems to be the way. Thanks, man. No worries, Wood. You're all good. It's kind of one of the things that I like built my channel on doing. Is just kind of like Polado. How you doing, sir? Polado is one of the woodworking contingencies in the USA that I was talking about. He does similar projects to you, Wood Creations. So, hello, Plonker. Hello, Claire. What an entrance, Claire. Yeah, Polado's a woodworker as well, does little projects and making, what are we making? Fucking planters. I think that was your wife's planters. They were real nice. And it's that kind of people that you probably want to like chat with, see, talk to, get in their lives. There's a whole world of woodworking kind of madness out there, dude. So yeah, get involved. That bowl looks like the bowls falconers use when bowl feeding, when training young eagles. Is it? This sort of shape with the sort of handle. Yeah. It's a bit Scandinavian-y. I kind of just made it up, but it's ash as well. So you could literally like probably throw that on floor and it would just bounce. Because ash, as we know, is like really, really nice wood, isn't it? But let me put the milk away so it don't spoil while there's thunder and lightning about. And we'll go in the workshop, eh? And there's Polado. Yeah, there you go. So, let me do this. Wood. I know that you're I trust that you're not a complete nut job. So now you're a moderator on the channel. You don't have to do anything, but it means you can click on other people and check out their channels. So yeah, Woodworking Creations 101, South African woodworker. Watched him for half an hour this morning. Knows his stuff. Nice little setup. Simple, but he gets the job done and it's nice. That bowl looks like that. Does it, Kev? I didn't realise that. Yeah, it's an age-old design, isn't it? Scandinavian. Let me put the milk away. How's your morning, Maria? I feel I should sing everything to you. Yay, that shape, they always use wooden bowls. The bowl would be perfect. Well, if you know any falconers that need a bowl, Kev, you know what to do. Kevin. But yeah, the YouTube family just grows, doesn't it? It shrinks and it grows. What do I know? Oh, I lost a fish yesterday as well. I lost one of the fish. I noticed it the day before. One of the rummy nosed tetras. Oh, it's got all warm in here again. Here's the workshop. This is the messy end. This is the messy end. That's the other messy end. It's all a messy end. Oh, thank God the fly's gone. Where you lose it? Behind the sofa? Lose what? Hey? Oh no. Oh, lost the fish, yeah. No, I saw it the day before and it had I think it had a swim bladder issue. You could see it was slightly inflamed. Its bladder was slightly inflamed. It was a bit fat, it gone slightly off colour, and it was kind of lekker. Yes, that's cool. Love to connect with others, minded non-pen pushers. Yes, I mean we do have some like-minded pen pushers as well. Weirdly, we have some not like-minded people also, but generally double end of mess. I know that does sound messy, doesn't it? Let me do the try and give everyone a freaking fit. Oi oi, Mr. Push. Pencil pusher. Well, yeah, it's not quite the same, is it? I like the bowls. Hey, thanks, Madeline. Appreciate it. I have other things that I could show you. How you doing, Craigie, mate? Craig's a creator as well of other things. Creates hairstyles and also beautiful what do you call it, like sculptures, wild sculptures with yeah, like textiles. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the word textiles then. I've just fucking wandered off. Survival Empire. Hello, Lions. Hope you're well. Hey, Survival, how you doing? Maria. So, how are we? So, yeah, this is my box of things I've made or about to make or need oiling. That's a spoon waiting to be made. These are 2 spoons that are finished on the phone yesterday. They need oiling. One of them's cracked. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but going to oil it anyway. And then, yeah, this wants oiling as well. This is hawthorn. It's a bit of a weird wood and very difficult to carve. So it's kind of turned out mental shape, but it's actually quite ergonomic. So one of them. And then there are all the things I've been making of recent. Different types of wood, different types of spoon. This one's a willow spoon, the goat spoon. Blackthorn. This is like a banana spoon in blackthorn. This is a matching spoon from the same wood as this. There's Nikki's spoon made from red alder, just sat there waiting to be posted. Keep that down there. There's another willow spoon. The bent willow spoon. It's got a bit of a wonk to it, but And then there's some little spoons and some more bowls that I made. That's the last spoon I made. There you go. You've all seen these before anyway, but for the purposes of the people who just joined, there's the last bowl that I made, spalted willow. Look at the grains, insane in the grain. And then I got some little bird bowls that I made. This is nicely dried now. Got a weird little birdie sort of shape, fat bird. That's horse chestnut, and this is another bird bowl that's horse chestnut as well. I did have a big willow bowl, but a lovely lady called Star bought that off me, and there's some other bits and bobs in there, but that's the latest and greatest creations from the workshop. There we go. Okay, what are we on about? I'm in the gulag. Hello everyone, how you doing, man? Spoon waiting to be spooned. Oh, nice. Fire. I was just typing higher. Banana spoon, good size for me. Is it? That's a special spoon because that took some doing, because it was a bit complicated. Well, the wood is complicated. You have to like go that way for a bit and then that way for a bit and then that way. Get out my thoughts. Insane in the grain. Scary in your head. Probably true. But yeah, as the sun comes out, it gets a bit warm in here. I'll take some doing. Wowzers. It kind of fits then, doesn't it? Kind of fits. But yeah, it took some time because it's blackthorn, which is rock hard. It's like stone. Yo, Steve, what one? But what happens in here is it starts getting a bit warm because the sun hits this polycarbonate roof and it just turns into like a fucking furnace. So sorry, not sorry. I still need to make people things. I'm just a bit crap on them. Been on and off, up and down like a bride's nightie. How you doing, Sven? Fucking hell. Third comment in. You'll get yourself banned, Steve. You'll get yourself banned. I could say have a joint and chill out, but I don't know if it makes it worse. What was I on about doing? I can't remember. Oh, I was gonna oil these couple of spoons and then maybe make another one, but the sun's come out and it's got all warm in here. Need to set myself up outside. I need a smoke. I bet you do. Cracking away like a witch after the comet. What? Cackling away like a witch. Removing clay. It's fucking warm, man. My thermometer broke in winter, so. Also, not all is good. Here is an example of when things go wrong, but you won't see it because waiting for kids to wake up. Nice. Pelado, how you doing, man? Anyway, what you been up to? Hold on, faffing with my phone stand. So I can show you the up close shots of the spoon in question. Should also turn my laptop on so I can actually see your comments because it's a bit sunny now after the thunderstorm. But yeah, this is bing. This is what happens when it goes wrong. Look at that. It's a spoon blank that I've already fucked up. It's out of that wood I cut out that tree the other day. But as you can see, it got really hot in the workshop, so it's already split. The handle's too thin anyway. That'll just snap, so pointless. But I was just seeing what I could get out of that willow and how it would carve, and it's not very nice. It's a bit hard, so not being dry enough. Yeah, well, it's wet and it's dried too fast. Well, it's two things, isn't it? So yeah, it's only sat in here overnight. I came in yesterday morning. I didn't want the thing anyway. It's already broken. Well, it was already kind of too thin. It's a bit scruffy. I just went with it to see how it would go. But basically, this is too thick. If this was thinner, these might not have happened. But it's basically damp wood that's dried too quick. And it's got nowhere to expand or it's got nowhere to move to. So it just goes, breaks apart. But yeah, this is what happens when things go wrong also. Not everything works out, does it? Good at messing up spoon blanks, yeah? They're, I don't know. They're fairly easy. As long as you've not got massive influx and changes in temperatures, they're fairly easy. Or if you've not got super dry wood, or you're not... Super wet wood's better, but you've got to keep it wet. Yeah, mushroom carving. Yeah, they often dry, and because the mushroom's got the pith in it, hasn't it? So the pith's where it starts cracking from. Filling it with epoxy. It could be done, but this is kind of a waste item anyway. This is a waste spoon that I just kind of just went with to see what it'd be like. And the wood's weird. It dries out, but I don't know why I'm shouting. It's so hot in here. Oh my god. Turn the fan on. But yeah, it dries out while it's on the tree, because this is off a windfall branch, obviously. So it dries out when it's on the tree, but it doesn't dry fully. So it feels like it's green, but it's not. So it's kind of green in the sense that it's like a bit damp, but it's gone hard already, if you know what I mean. So it's like a dry wood that's still wet, and you get that a lot with willow because it's quite a wet wood. So but yeah, I'm not going to kind of try and save that. It's just a example of what can happen when it goes wrong, you know. So yeah, I might make a spoon in a bit. I've got one to do, haven't I? I've got one to make out of this, which I'm trying to keep as damp as possible by keeping it in some plastic. This is the beechwood spoon. Oh, that fan's better. Oh, sweating cobs. If I made this as I did, which I'd already messed up obviously because it's way too thin, and then put it into water or put it in a plastic bag, what you got to do is just slow the drying process down. The faster it happens, the more likely it is to. So you can just put it in water, but again, it will affect it. So the best possible way to do it is cut a piece off of a tree, hopefully one that's already fell over rather than cutting one down that's quite fresh. Make a spoon 9 to 90% finished, put it in a plaggy bag, wait for it to dry a bit, wait for it to unmoisture, and then slowly dry it, maybe overnight, a couple of days, somewhere not too warm, but out in the open, then finish it, then oil it. That's the best process. So, if it's too hot and you want to get naked, that's okay. You wild, girl. You wild. Hey, Wood, thanks for subbing up, man. There you go. Yes, Mr. Wood Creations is a South African chap that I met this morning in his workshop. He was making a pair of drawers. He's a very nice bloke and quite a knowledgeable woodworker. So, yeah, he's a lovely chap. I just told him to come and have a look at a live stream and see what he thought, and he'd meet a few like-minded people. So, beach spoonage, yeah. Maria, I know, just say what you think, Maria. Don't worry about it. Just say what you think. Don't hold back. I'm not that comfortable hearing Linus talk about his wet wood. Well, I know. The double entendres of the spoon world are many and vast, aren't they? But yeah, I would like to oil some of these because they're gonna pop like a motherfucker. This one is. So I might do some of that and then maybe make another little spoon if it's not too hot. It's kind of worse to both worlds in this workshop. 3 months of the year, 3/4 of the year, it's perfectly fine. The other 3/4 of the year, the other quarter of the year, it's fucking red hot. So the cold and damp, which is good for wood, or it's red hot. So this is the hawthorn this is made from. It's got a crazy grain, but it's a very hard surfaced wood. Better than talking about his dry trunk. Yo, Calvin, what are you saying? I believe that type of checking is called honeycombing. Ooh, what's that? What kind of checking? What checking we're talking, man? How you doing, Calvin? You good, mate? Calvin is another maker. He's made things, wooden beds, and he's earned himself the nickname Buckskin Cal because he's been taxidermying some skins and making hats and sheaths and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, interesting bloke as well. What's up the ceiling? Yes, nice. Boom. Yeah, so I might oil these, and I'm gonna oil these, and then I might make another one. We'll see. Whilst drinking a coffee, and I've lost my vape somewhere, so let me go and find my vape. Right, found it, I'm back. I've got the fan on, it's all kicking off. It's like Belfast in here. The cracks on the wasted spoon parallel. Yes. These ones. I also cut this. If you look, the grain is across this way. In this orientation, like that, not this way. So it wasn't quite parallel with the grain. Mr. Calvin, there you go. You can sub him up, check him out. People who are new or not new or whatever, I don't know. Daytime streams. But yeah, this is literally just if I ever made that a lot thinner, like half of that, that may never have happened, but it just dried out too quick over the course of the morning when the sun came out, and it just went thinner. The thinner the wood, the less likely it is to crack, weirdly. The thicker the wood, it's got no give, so you'd rather it like twist and dry out like twisted than just have nowhere to go and just go. So right, Calvin, you're a nice chap, knowledgeable bloke. Made some leather armour. Cool. Thanks, Soph. Top mod. Bloody doing a second job while she's at work. How'd that turn out? Ooh, what's that? Oh, the armour. Just coming in. Yo, Luke. How you doing, brother? Hope you're well, man. Yeah, it's a waste spoon. So I got some wood the other day. I think I made a short out of it. I was up a tree cutting some willow down that was windfalled. But what the mistake, well, not a mistake, but what I learnt from it was that it had dried out on the tree. So it becomes kind of glassy hard, even though it's damp. Let me open my freaking laptop so I can actually read your comments properly. It becomes kind of glassy hard. Even though it's a bit damp still, and it's kind of tricks you, makes you think like, oh, this is lovely willow, They start chopping it and you're like, what? This is nuts. It's really hard. So it's a bit of a funny one. Because I thought it was more wet than it was, and it's not. So yeah, I kind of just went ahead anyway, see how it would happen, and just chucked it on the countertop. Anything that but the gulag. Oh, don't get in trouble. Collie, what go on? How are you? All right. Blonde. Collie's gone blonde. Gonna need a bigger knife. Yeah, that one. I took a penknife. So I took this penknife, which has a really, really nice saw on it. But I should have took this one, which has an even better saw on it, obviously. And so it took about 20 minutes to get through that branch. And the wood's not that great either. But I guess I learnt something from it. What we doing? What are you doing? What? Hey, is that the one you cut with a small knife? Yeah, that's the one, Woods. You've been checking it out. Yeah, that's the one, my friend. Let's have a look. I'm going to stick you all on the big screen so I can actually read your comments without having to squint at my phone in the sun. Even though I don't think the PC screen is much better, to be honest. Top chat, live chat, full screen. Let's go. Now I can see you a bit better. Anyway, I'm going to oil these spoons in a minute. Yeah, that's the one, Wood Creations. Leather is strong, it can endure some punishment. Yeah, it really can. I mean, they make dog leads sometimes from leather because of its stretch properties. You can make a leather long line for training gun dogs, and it's really good because it's got a lot of stretch and give in it, but it's really strong. Yeah, it's wild stuff, innit? Skin. I've had enough of the dark side, not sure if I like it though. Ah, it looks nice. I can only see a tiny picture, obviously, but it looks nice. So this is the other end of the log. So even if you keep wood wet, it still ages. This is the other half of this log. That's where that came from, somewhere in there. And as you can see, just being kept in the plastic, it's still got damp in it, so it's good. But I mean, it's got quite a twist in the grain there as well. But it's almost hardened on the tree anyway, so it's almost like it's dried out. So it's a weird, yeah, it's weird wood. But the other bits of it are really straight, and so I shouldn't have much trouble with them. Hey there everyone, this is Luke. Yo Luke, how you doing, man? I hope you're keeping well over there. Hope you're minding yourself. I'm alright, buddy, don't worry about me. You only knew the power of the dark side. Raspberry, how you doing? You good? So yeah, that's where that came from. But it was a bit of an experiment. It didn't go very well. I realised the wood was really glassy. When you cut it with a knife, it's so weirdly hard. So we'll see how the rest of that pans out. But mistakes are learning curves and all that, so not too bothered. Turn that fan down a bit, it's blowing my face off. But yeah, I've got a couple of bits of it in a log, so we'll see how it goes. I might crack one out later. Can't say shit like that, tie. But yeah, I will oil a spoon when everyone shuts up. What carbon tools do you have? Oh, let me show you. Yeah, let me show you, man. Let me show you. So, yeah, I don't know whether to do this So these are my main two axes what I use. You might recognise one of these, Carly. So this is a Wood Tools axe from a company in Sheffield, Robin Wood, prolific British spoon carver, very big in the scene. Bowl turner, spoon carver, man of many talents. Bradford pear is like that. You all call them something different. Pear. If it's a type of pear, we'll probably just call it not ordinary pear, yeah. But yeah, this is a Wood Tools axe that I use, Sheffield made, well, handled in Sheffield. I think the head is actually cast in China, so it's cast, and then I don't know if you can see that, but it's heat treated. So this portion is heat treated to keep it hard. It's about 56 Rockwell or something, I think I read up, can't remember now. It's fairly sharp, it's not stupid sharp, but it doesn't need to be because it's quite hefty. 600 grams, 500 grams head. So that's my main axe that I use. Beautiful. I think they're about 80 quid with a sheath. I think the axe is about fucking 60 quid or something from Sheffield. This is another axe that was bought for me by a beautiful subscriber. It's made by the Strongway Tools, which is an American-backed company that use Ukrainian steel and blacksmiths to create these heads. Approaching the chill-out zone. Beautifully leather sheathed as well. Slightly different design on the head. You can see the difference. So this is more of a Sayax kind of axe head. I'm probably going to get corrected on that by Calvin at some point. And this is more of a bearded style. Very different lengths in the cutting blades as well, as you can see. But similar, this is a little bit lighter but heavier topped. And a shorter handle as well. Slightly shorter handle. Nicely made though, and yeah, wonderfully sharp. It's made of 1050 ball bearing steel. So not very good at rust corrosion, but retains an edge really nicely once you've got it sharp. So they're the tools that I use for axing out a spoon, and then I'll show you my other tools in a sec. I'm keeping the camera up there because then I've got two hands instead of dropping everything. And this is my main tool roll with what I'll use most of the time on it. So a couple of these Mora knives, Swedish made steel, beautiful blades, cheap, accessible, easy to sharpen, wonderfully sharp. Let's have a look. I've got some paper, show you how sharp we are. So always sharp. That's a double folded envelope as well, so that's like 3 pieces there. So yeah, Mora knives, standard stuff. Other knives are available obviously, but Swedish steel, well known, 100 years, brilliant designs. That's a 106, this is a 120, so slightly shorter. Birch handles, I believe, beech handles maybe. One of these I've had a go at, put a bit more grip on it, so when I'm holding it like that I can grip the back of it when I'm ripping off big pieces. There's Wood Tools, a couple of Wood Tools spoon knives. This is an original Robin Wood Tool. So that's the same company that made the axe. So one's a convex, one's a compound curve, one's a flat curve. So slightly different profiles. I believe you can buy these heads sharpened for about 40-50 quid. And then you can literally just make your own handle. That's an original handle. But this one has been put in a homemade oak handle. It's just a handmade handle, double length as well, so double length so you can get both hands on it. If you ever had a bowl or something like that in a mule horse or a vice, you can kind of get a bit of extra purchase on it like that. Or some people can use it in this manner, a bit like a mokatang. Is it mokatong? Traditional Inuit knife, so you can use it in that style as well. You can buy them in left and right handed. Gets complicated, but they're basically my tools that I use on a almost daily basis. This is the big inch. Sorry, I'm not watching any of the chat. Can you blue them? Yeah, probably. But it's high carbon tool steel, isn't it? So it'll always do that. No, you don't want to drop an axe. Yeah, super sharp. And this is a really good tool. If you could buy one tool that will change the way you do things, or the things you might do in your workshop, this would be it. A 1-inch curved gouge. Always make sure the bevel is on the underside of the gouge as well, so you can basically get into a bowl and get back out again. So it's really good for starting off bowls, getting all the wood out of there quickly and efficiently. I think that cost me 20 quid on eBay. It's one of the best tools I've got. I love it. Needs a bit of a sharpen, but yeah, marples. But anything 3/4 inch to sort of 2-inch will get you there. There's loads of different ones. File, a Swiss company, makes some beautiful ones, but they're about 60 quid. So I just bought this for the cheapest one. And this is a handmade, beautifully made, spaltered sycamore box sheathed hand blacksmith tool by a guy who lives locally to me, Sherwood Forest, Mr. Gary Hackett of Sherwood. I've recently sharpened this as well and got the profile back how it should be. So that's, yeah, wonderfully sharp blade. Hold on. So this is some old dried willow, and you'll see that this kind of makes pretty light work of it, to be honest. Can be used as a kind of draw blade, but it's essentially made for scooping out material, getting at least a rough idea of where you're going. But yeah, you can make a bowl like that quite quickly, and that's the idea of it. So you make that twisting motion, but it's also sharp on the flat edge, so you can also make even slighter curves by doing this kind of thing. And if you keep them nice and sharp, yeah, beautiful handmade. Gary Hackett of Sherwood. He's got a website. Check him out. Beautiful. But yeah, they're my main tools that I would use on a normal, not daily basis. Well, I've just filled my bag with wood chippings. Excellent. And then yeah, a little tool roll. Oh, and I've got like a couple of these as well, smaller gouges, just for making little indents and stuff like that. Detailed work. Not used that a lot. I've only used that on one thing so far. But yeah, that's my basic tool roll, and a bit of sharpening kit on the other end. Keep things nice and sharp. The sharper the better. And then the last tool I got was actually for Christmas, but I got it in like March. Is same again, Strongways tool. Not very well made tool. I've had to faff with this, but this is a Tucker cam. It's basically used either two-handed or one-handed for the same thing as the spoon knife would be, but on bigger articles. So yeah, again, wonderfully sharp bit of kit. See if I can demonstrate with one hand whilst doing this. You can see what it's doing, but obviously it's a slightly bigger curvature, so you can make a bigger bowl like that. Fairly simple. Not the best way to use it. It should be really two-handed, and it's not really designed for this. It's a clog making tool. that's been adapted. But as you can see, it just has a bigger radius, so it makes a bigger bowl. There you go. That's my tool explanation done. Everyone's seen a lot of that anyway. Simon, good at sussing out a value. Oh yeah. I won't pay. Well, I will pay whatever, but nice, man. Listen, I've got to run. Cheers, Wood. Appreciate you, man. Pop back anytime. There's a whole bunch of people, creators, woodworkers, Americans, Canadians, and now South Africans. So yeah, if you want to go and check his page out, he makes some lovely furniture down in South Africa, Cape Town, I believe. I don't know, Victoria, Cape Town. Then go check it out. There you go. It's some more time. Cheers, Luke. Appreciate you, man. I'm just chatting away on it. But yeah, I can tell what's good and what's not good just from sort of seeing. Robert Sorby based Sheffield, yeah. Well, Stanley was based in Sheffield. Footprint was based in Sheffield. Quite a few companies that were. Well, there's hundreds of them that were based in Sheffield as well. But sadly, almost all gone. Wood Tools is still based Sheffield, but oh, cool Raspberry. I didn't know if you'd seen them before, but no, I think you're right. Sorby, it might be Sheffield Steel, but it might be like Hertfordshire or something. So further down south. But yeah, the general gist of it is that he probably uses Sheffield Steel. There you go, Gary Hackett, check him out. I need wood spoons for using my black iron pots. Do you, Chad? Where do you live, bro? Captain Hook, yeah, it's a big old hook, isn't it, that thing? Luckily, he has a hand. I see another massive storm cloud. Yeah, there's weird storms here. Bless that doggy of yours, it's pouring down in Somerset. Are you marketing these things to sell? Eventually, yeah. It's in the pipeline. I've sold a couple. I'm not really doing it to sell. I'm doing it to learn and use the process to help myself out by being chilled more and productive. Don't know how that's going really, but it's a bit on and off. But eventually, yeah. If you see something and you want to buy it, you can always email me. Mr. Max has just gone live. Bless the doggy. So yeah, sort of Louisiana. Those would be perfect. Yeah, it's a bit far for postage for me at the moment. It's a bit out of my reach zone. But I would love to just make every person a spoon. But by the time you've met someone, got to know them, and gone, oh, I'll make a spoon like that for you. You met 20 other people, and you're just like, fuck it, there's too many people. But yeah, they would be perfect for your use or needs. But there are a lot of spoon makers in the US, so I would say do a bit of research, find one of those, even on YouTube, and they'd probably be a lot. Bastion Head Woodworks is also one on YouTube. He makes spoons in the US. Production Carver. But yeah, giving you a shout out later today. Cheers, Luke. Appreciate it, man. It's pouring down in Somerset. No way. Shall we oil a spoon? The juice is out. Got some linseed, raw linseed oil, because boiled linseed oil isn't food safe. So well, I know what I know, Soph, but I'm also quite well aware that there's a lot of other people who know fuck tons more than me. So yeah, a lot to learn, but also I've learnt a lot. I don't know, staying humble, innit? Don't know everything, but look at Soph with fucking chucking them out today. Yeah, Bastion Head is a good one. Oh, that's Gary's, sorry, yeah. Staying humble. I've got my fucking slippers on here, look. But yeah, shall we let's proceed with a bit of oiling. This might be a more difficult one to do. So this is Hawthorne. local hawthorn taken from about 10 minutes from my house, the other side of that bridge basically. If you watch one of my live streams, you would have seen it. And I actually made this on a live stream and it snapped in a really awkward place down there. And it made it kind of wonky. You can see that. But if you're right-handed, that's perfect for like getting under some bacon or a burger or something and like flipping her over. So there's some red grain in there. It's not showing up on the camera because why would it? And let me just wipe that lens and we'll do a bit of oil in the bowl. There we go. In it, not minting. Mining, fucking mining. Yeah, wonky donkey a little bit, but you know, still cool. Someone might like it. It's got really mad knot in the middle, which comes out of that side as well. It's actually cracked, but we'll fill a bit of oil into that and see how it turns out. But it's fully dried. It's got like a reddish kind of tinge to it. But I've thinned it out quite a lot last night actually and cut it all, so it should be it should technically last forever. It's very thin in a way, but it's hawthorn, so it's very, very tough wood. So there we go, let's have a look. Julie, boogies. What's boogies, Luke? Wonky donkey boogies. Yeah, let's chuck a bit of oil on it, see if it makes a difference. Can't quite see what I'm doing in the camera, but it's a bit less soaky uppy, this wood. It's very hard surface, but we'll see how it fares with a bit of oil. It's not soaking it as much, but it will still protect it. And it's brought that grain out real nice. As you look at the other side, it's a bit less. I mean, it's proper sketchy in there. Some of that grain is terrible, but you can see the difference between the two sides there. One's like popped with the oil and one's less popped. But the second two that I'm going to oil, they're going to make a massive difference to the grain. And they're quite dry, so they'll soak a lot of oil. So there we go. It's quite cool, isn't it? Yes, you were. That's the hawthorn that you were there for, Calvin. You're correct. Yes, it's the same plant, same tree. It was the one that had blown over, and I kind of went back to get it because I thought it was Osage, and then it turned out that it was hawthorn. It just gone very orange when it was cut fresh. So yeah, that's the same one. I've still got a stick of it somewhere, a couple of sticks of it, but I'm not very keen to. I mean, it's got some cool sort of features in the wood, really wild colours and stuff, but yeah, very, very difficult to cut. Just has a lot of grain change in it, basically, a lot of grain movement, and therefore you can't just go in one direction or another. It's kind of like constantly changing direction. But yeah, it's nice. It's a nice bit of wood. I just wanted to see what it looked like oiled. It might encourage me to do the other bits. But yeah, definitely darkened the wood off a little bit, so it has soaked it nicely. But yeah, there we go. The handle, it's almost dry on this end already, so it's good. It's soaking it. And on the end, I just decided to go with a bit of a kind of wild cut. But yeah, make a good barbecue kind of flipper, or a grill, or I don't know, fried rice, something like that in your wok. So yeah, you can see that grain has gone from quite white to very poppy kind of grain. So yeah, let that dry a minute. We'll put a bit more on maybe after. There you go, the wonky donkey hawthorn spoon. So yeah, collected in February or something, wasn't it? There we go. I'll put that to one side for a second to like sort of air off a little bit. I wasn't on live. You're back with us. Thanks, Raspberry. Appreciate it. Something that was from over 20 years ago. Remember Dick and Dom? Yeah, I remember Dick and Dom. Just Julie, Calvin. Yes, you were there. My favourite childhood balloon game. Keepy Uppy. Whoa. Pressing all the buttons. Dog does something and I press the screen and forget. Lex, welcome to the future. Maria, you're still here. Maria, she's still here. Don't quite work. Autocorrect always fucking up my delivery, man. Oh, they played goofy games, one of them was Boogies. Oh no, I don't quite remember that. What was that madness? Oh, Jojo. Yeah, thanks for your bullshit. I don't know if you use citrus solvers to thin your oils. I've never done that. I've never got past this point. It's only in the last 3 months or so that I've started finishing spoons and then oiling them. So I've kind of done I learnt the axing process quite quickly because I only had an axe, and then I bought a knife, so then I practiced axing and using the knife. Then I bought a hook knife, so I practiced axing using a straight knife, slide knife, and using a hook knife. And then I started making spoons that were like finished, and then I started making spoons that were finished and then oiling them and then drying them. And so I've kind of added on a little process every time, and so the axing I'm quite good at to a point, and the oiling is the one thing I've done less of. So I'm not quite as up on the, I get the process, but I'm not quite as up on it, if you know what I'm saying. But it's something I'll have to look into. Citrus solvent. I'll have to look it up someday. I know if I have a nap time, you will go to Morrison's with a bag and I'll miss it. Maybe. Can't get over how much it pops. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see, I mean, the sun's gone away now, so I can see on my own screen a little bit, but yeah, you can see the difference. It's more yellow than red, but there's a red streak that kind of runs through it. And again, if I'd have finished this sooner and it was sort of just dry, the colours in the wood would be different again. So it's kind of like infinite freaking complex. Do you know what I mean? If you did it one day, it'd look a certain way. If you did it the next day, it'd look another way. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's just infinite possibilities. So out of these two, this one is actually got cracks in it. So we'll see how this one fares first. Back again, Wood Creations. Does your hands not cramp up? Well, I've got really strong hands from rock climbing, so weirdly, yeah, they do get tired a little bit, but just take your time, do a little bit at a time. I don't do it all at once. I don't do it for hours on end. 1 spoon a day keeps the doctor away and all that. So cheers, Raspberry. They look nice so far. Thanks, Brandon. Just getting into carving. Oh, nice. What are you carving, Brandon? So here we go. This is a proper oil in the bowl. This one is going to be good. Cheers, Luke. Appreciate you, man. More soaky uppy. Nice, I like it. Oh, that's what you were referring to earlier with the keepy uppy. So yeah, this is real dried wood and really spaltered. So it's going to soak the oil up and go crazy. And I've put way too much in that bowl. So let's have a bit of fun and try and pour a bit out, shall we? Almost ended well. Not too bad. A few dribbles. But yeah, you see the difference. There we go. So that's how the grain's going to look after a bit of oil. just darkens everything down and makes the contrast more. That's all it does. But yeah, I think this is a bit of willow, but I'm not entirely sure because it was just a log on the floor, so I don't know exactly what it is. I think it's a type of willow. But this is, well, I'm going to see how this end of the handle holds up because it is a little bit cracked. But yeah, by rubbing it as well, it helps warm the oil and the wood through friction, and it soaks it up a little bit better maybe. But there's no special thing. It's just oil on wood, isn't it? But there you go. It pops that grain out a little bit, doesn't it? Makes this darker grain like real stand out big time. But you can see that kind of like funny pattern through there. There you go. Make citrus soldier from orange peels and vinegar. That's quite cool. I have to look into that, Calvin. Oh yeah, the peel. Yeah, so it's the citrus oils in the peel. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if you can buy citrus oil in a sort of like big tub or a little pot or something. There's lots of things people do. People put this what's it called? This oil, they put it with beeswax and melt it together in a pot and just use the wax, and you can buy a proper spoon, cream, and you can buy all sorts of stuff, different ones. I just keep it simple. But I don't know if you can see that crack now, look, right down the middle. So it might just be a nice looking spoon that don't get used that much, but it's yeah, it's a cool little, good looking spoon, eh? I got 3 of these out of the same log. So my first spoon is a baby spoon for my wife. I have a couple of things on the go too. Cool. Press it like a cider press. Cool. Overflow. Just had a hard time for everything between work and home, and yeah, it's not easy, man. I mean, I don't have any of that, so I'm the other way. I have a hard time freaking entertaining myself. But there you go. Spoon number 2, oiled. Why don't you try the baptizing method? Just because I quite like the process of just putting a little bit on, just enough so I know. I mean, you can soak the whole thing, completely soak it, but I've never done it, and I'm just a bit skimpy. I'm a bit of a skinflint basically, mate. But yeah, you can just, if you poured that into a jar, you could just dip the spoon in it. But I'm a bit of a skinflint. Reckon you could make your own? Yeah, I reckon I could get a bit of this oil and squeeze some orange pithy peel into it and see if it'd work. Yeah, might try it. The Real Milk Paint Company. Ah, I know that company as well. Yeah, they make the milk paints, which is a protein-based key paint. Protein-based key. Basically, the milk protein, when you mix it with the powder, helps it adhere to the wood. But yeah, I do know that company actually, Calvin. I'll have a look. Big tubs, nice, interesting. Stopped raining, nice. Bottle I use for charcuterie and butcher blocks, nice. I have to look into it. Yeah, look into it. I mean, I'm fairly happy with how some basic raw linseed oil just works, so I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. But I'd like to try some other stuff, and I will further down the line. I want to try some ebonizing, where you get some wire wool and vinegar, get it to dissolve into each other over a couple of weeks, and then you can use that on wood, and it digs into the tannin and brings out like a real dark. I've been here the whole time, just working as well. You're alright, Brandon, don't worry about it. It is a journey of 1,000 miles. Yeah, I mean, you could talk about axes for 2 hours. And then you can like add a knife and then a hook knife and there's 10 types of hook knives, and then there's 10 types of it, and it's just, yeah, it becomes a weird messed up family tree, doesn't it? But yeah, it's basically it's the hardest Rubik's cube I've ever come across, and it lasts forever. So, but yeah, I'm going to oil this last spoon, which has got quite a mad grain to it already. I love this white in between in the spalting. Little cooking utensil, quite a chunky handle on this one though. Casing based. Oh, is that on? Yeah, put it on in layers. You could put it, actually most of the oils that you use for a spoon are polymerizing oils, so you can put them into sunlight and they will actually harden a bit like shellac. You don't have to do that. You can just raw dog it, chuck the oil in, but yeah, you can actually polymerize a lot of oils as well. So mineral oil, walnut oil, linseed oil, probably a couple of other oils as well that will actually polymerize in the sunlight. Ah. Here we go. Might as well get it all over my hands, I know. But there's the bowl, looking mighty nice. I think it's my favourite type of colouring, that white that goes through the dark. I like that, like there, look. But yeah, I put a layer on, let it dry, soak in, maybe put another one on. Just an experimentation, innit? See what works. Keep it simple and all that, and then, you know, complicate it as it goes on. There's a bit of a thing in this spoon. This little bit here isn't quite as thin as this little bit, but yeah, I really love this white. It's not actually, the white's natural and the dark's gone darker, but where it leaves the white, I just really like that coloration with white chocolate between the dark chocolate. I don't know what I'm talking about now, do I? But yeah, I try and put just enough on so I'm not wasting it. I'm a bit of a waste freak. But you can see the back of that, the colours on that spoon are, that's the angle of the dangle for this spoon, isn't it? There, it looks nice. And you can see those medullary rays almost like fired out from that spot, like maybe if you look at it that way. Oh, you look at it that way, look, totally different. Look at it that way. Mad, isn't it? Hence the name of the live. Is it art or is it craft? Who knows? Maria, you're back. Nice oil job. Thanks, Ducky. Might save you some. What's that? Got oil all over my freaking laptop now. Oh no, cheers, Calvin. No, I like that. Thanks, Maria. Mr. All Caps is here. Yo, Burdock. Burlock, how you doing? I've never left. Oh, you've been here all the time. Cheeky. So yeah, there we go. There's the three spoons. We're having a three spoons balancing money shot. Can't get them all in the shot. So, yeah, so there's the ones we've just oiled. So it's hawthorn and willow. And these two are actually part of a trinad of spoons. That's what you call a group of spoons. A nad. Does anyone know what you call a group of flamingo? It's quite an interesting one. Earbuds in. Can I just confirm? It's a little windy. It is a little windy. I've got a fan on over there, my biggest fan, just blowing on my back a bit because it gets a bit warm in here. Whoa! Whose message did I just pin? What? I just pinned a message by accident. Wow. Yeah, it's the fan that's on. The oil bottle is kind of cute. Yeah, I picked it for that reason. It's kind of cool little... It's actually... Well, if I put the cork back in it, I can show you. It gets covered in oil, but it's actually like a triangle shape, look. And I made that out of a wine bottle stopper. Just made my own cork to fit in. Just used a knife to chip it down. But yeah, I used that because it looks better than this, which is just a scruffy old bottle of raw linseed oil. So it looks better, doesn't it? Oh fuck! I just knocked an axe off. Yo, Belloc. Yo, Mike. How you doing, brother? Yeah, let me just get the other spoon. So yeah, this is technically a trinacre, a trinad of spoons. They're all made from the same log. Those 3 spoons. So these are made from one half of the log. This is made from another half of the log, and the snapped one is the other half of the other half. So there's 4 spoons, but this one snapped because it was a bit too punky in this corner. But yeah, there's 3 spoons from the same log. Maybe I should sell them as a trinad of spoons. There you go. But yeah, this one's already been oiled already, but it's quite a cool... I'd love the other one to have worked, but yeah. There you go. Boop. Yo, Lex, what you remembering? How you doing, Mike? How you doing, man? 3:15 in South Africa. Is that PM? Yeah. So you're a bit ahead of us, a little bit ahead. Yeah, you're an hour. That's weird, isn't it? You're only an hour ahead, but miles away. Who knew? But yeah, I'm going to leave them out to dry and put this one back. You could sell them. I could. Everyone says you could sell them. Not many people say, can I buy one? Well, they do. But they're always in like fucking Botswana or something, and it's quite hard to get the spoon to them. But yes, I will be doing that. How you doing, Tina? You good? We're in the future. Yes, 1 hour in the future, man. What's Burlock done? Oh, what's he done? He always writes in capitals. Don't worry about it. It's just weird. Casino is going to watch the USA game. Cheers, Calvin. He is a known felon, but also a friend. Well, friend of the channel. But yeah, he always does that. He's been told before. I'll buy a spoon. Well, you know, everyone's on a list. Shall we do some bidding? Nah, it's alright, Calvin. Don't worry about it. It's all good, mate. I'm not bothered. I do love a good spoon. What would you do with the spoon though? What would you make with it? That'd be my question. What would you make with it first? First thing you should do with a brand new spoon, even if it's beautiful like this, is plunge it into the most colourful food product you can get your hands on at the time. So like, I don't know, boil it in some chili con carne or something, or stick it in some curry and get it used. That's what you want to do with it. Use it. No, you're alright, Calvin. You don't bother me, mate. You just go for broke. I'm good, Lions. How's life? It's just life-in, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's just life-in, mate. I'm too early. My eyes are blurry. You eat with it? Yes, Tina. Have you got an eating spoon? I mean, you could eat with some of these. They're just a little bit big, that's all. But yeah, best thing you do is plunge it in some food, get it used. I will certainly use and abuse it. Get it in some curry. What would you plunge it into? That's the question. Turmeric. That's the spoon. That's the spoon stuff. I mean, it's similar colour to this, isn't it? Turmeric. But yeah, that's the one that really, like, it proper gets it every time. So I'm going to have to get rid of this rag as well and chuck it on the fire. Because as we all know, health and safety, spontaneous combustion, blah blah blah. There we go. The oiling of the spoons has occurred. I would have put them on here, but it's full of sawdust, so I'm gonna get them to. Oh, they're almost dry now. So let's put that one that way, and that one that way. There we go. That's the Trinacre of spoons that we've just oiled. Using and abusing. You can do the spoon and fork combo. Yeah. I've never done a fork yet. Never done it. But I will. I mean, fuck me, I must have made nearly 100 spoons. But I've not got round to a fork yet. It's one of those, isn't it? Everyone says, why don't you make one of these? You're like, well, I will eventually. But this is the project. This is the project of the moment. I've actually backed these with some cardboard, look, from the biscuits, so they'll last a bit longer. But these are my templates for the spoons that I might just make in a minute. Actually, take care, everyone. Cheers, Raspberry. Thanks, love. Take care. Yeah, you have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Use and abuse. What you saying, dads? What you saying, Calvin? I missed your last comment somewhere. Yeah, it's no problem, mate. Don't bother me. He'll be back. Stop using bloody capitals, Burlock, and you won't get timed out. So, I have besties at BK. I stole their hearts. Bring them treats. Go for it, man. But yeah, chuck that in the fire because it won't necessarily, but it's well known for spontaneous combustion. Yeah, Batman's name is Luke. He's a good lad as well. Bit of a diamond. Just trying to get the rest of this oil off my fucking hands. Softest hands in all of Sherwood. Cheers, Raspberry. Yeah, see you soon. Mind yourself. Thanks for chiming in and popping up and all that. So yeah, they're kind of like drying already. Very dry. Not completely dry, but there you go. 3 more spoons going on the pile. Shall we make a 3rd spoon? Shall we make another one? Cupcakes, almonds for the manager. Nice. Cupcakes, sounds good. I do like those yogurt covered things. They're lovely. Yeah, this is the result of the last spoon that I made using this template. Almost. So this is made of beech wood and has turned out really nice. One of my favourite features is the face has changed somewhat. It's similar, but one of my favourite things about it is just across the bowl there, where it's deeper, there's like a white stripe where it's just cut through this darker material into the lighter stuff underneath. So yeah, one of my favourite woods so far, and one of my favourite spoons. It's got a bit of a sparkle dust into it and a weird contrast between the medullary kind of ray and then the dark flecks on the edges of the wood, and the grain's running in, well, the grain's actually running in that orientation, but it's got like the white lines and funky. I like it. It's a funky shape, isn't it? So that's still a little bit wet actually. I'll put another layer on them and dry them in the sun at some point. But yeah, I like that one. Nice. Yeah, the Olmec. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The Olmec head. Yeah. I need to get this oil off my hand. I'll just put it on there. I think try and get it off my hand onto some wood. I don't like cheesecake, but there are pastries with cheesecake. That sounds good. Alex, yeah, go for it, man. I might do it. Do a spoon. Do the spoon, man. Oh dear. You say it like I say it. Do I? Olmec. The Olmec head. Thanks, Maria. Do a spoon. So this was a kind of like a go at a similar shape, but obviously the wood being really hard made me like put my extra effort into it, and ended up kind of like going too deep, and yeah, got a little bit like what the fuck, kind of frustrated with it a bit, but I know how to treat this wood now, very similar to some that went off before that was willow. So that's a different type of wood though, so interesting mistake. Yogurt icing, just glazing. Oh no, I like that yogurt stuff. Yeah, that, I don't think it's yogurt, it's obviously just sugar and crushed up kids or something, but it's I like that, like cranberries and nuts and almonds and stuff that's got that coating. It's dead nice. I'm actually turning that fan off because it's a bit too chilling. I don't know. Let's have a go at a spoon. Got freaking tools everywhere, axes all over the shop. Try and organise that a bit better so I don't knock it all off. And do a camera angle dangle for the old axe cam. Then we'll see how we get on. That's not it's not the best thing to do with your axe block anyway, but sunglasses. Yeah, you probably could cut two little slits in there, you get it over your nose, couldn't you? Yeah, I like it. Half a day today when I was driving my minibus. Nice, that's a good. So yeah, bit of beech. I'm going to knock that off actually because I've got a proper template now which I'm going to use. That was my sketch that I did from the thing, and then I realised I could probably like draw it a bit better. But I kind of like the longer handle as well. I think I like a longer handle, so might do that with a slightly longer handle. But we're a bit close to... Oh, there's that dude. He's always on the wood. That little dude. I made a video of him, didn't I? Where's he gone? There's a little dude on the wood. This might be a bit dry as well now, but tried to keep it out of the sun. But we'll see. We'll see. So just square the billet a little bit. But I really appreciate you joining us as well, Wood Creations. It's really cool. One of those where you just meet someone and you're like, oh, this guy's cool. Next thing you know, he's watching you making spoons and shit. But on this one, what I'd really like to concentrate on is the middle bit of this drawing, and so I'm just going to see if that would actually fit Negatory. We'll see. See if we can try and get a little bit of Banana Man in there. Just squaring these bits, the little bits that aren't so this might be a slightly thinner spoon, but we'll go with the basic try and do the what's it called first, the crank. Sometimes difficult to hold on to the wood. Whee! Slippery. That's my crank there. So it might not look like a very good idea, but this wood is really dry as well now, so it's slightly tougher. Let's have a go with the other axe. I just want to try it, see which one comes out the winner. Ouch, it's already cut me nearly. See which one comes out the winner. Ooh, sharpness test. This one wins for the moment. But yeah, dry wood is often more slippery than the wet wood. So I'm only going to make a blank, I'm not going to finish it. But this is the main process of, it might not look very logical at the moment, but and then what we'll do is we cut across this way, just where my butt wants to be. There's something stuck out. So we're getting a little bit close to the minimum thickness that I'd want. But I would like a slightly more severe crank. So that's the beginning process of the spoon. So that's the beginning of bit of a pig, this one, but I'll try and get the top there. And it might make sense in a minute. I'll catch up with your comments a bit as well. So a bit messy because I'm being very careful and the wood is quite thin, but you'll see from when I do this, you might see what I'm getting at. So the spoon is going to sit there, and that's the curvature of the spoon. Let's have a go. Use a plane? Where's the fun in that? No, well, the whole point of the process is using an axe, isn't it? And getting good at it. So just keep practicing, repetition. I mean, this is the roughing out stage. It is just the roughing out stage. So, but once you've made that first sort of crank on the wood, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to elongate that a little bit, mainly because I just want a slightly larger spoon. So I'm going to do that and that, and that'll make it another sort of 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch longer spoon. There we go, so just slightly longer handle. Whoa, what we're saying, Mr. Load, how are we doing? Don't break anything. Yeah, don't break anything, dude. Steamers, yeah, they do. You can make your own steamer as well with you know, the sort of thing you take wallpaper paste off of. Hey up, Nicky. The wood, well, this is the whole point, isn't it? A wood clamp would help holding the piece, but then you don't get any good at axing out. The whole point is this is traditional. This is how it's traditionally been done for centuries. And so, yes, you could improve it. Yes, you could stick it in a CNC machine and make a spoon out of a CNC machine. But where's the fun in that? You know? The whole point is learning the process in the traditional way, as it would have been done for centuries. So I'm going to take the edges off of there. So we're getting closer to the side of the spoon. I mean, you could like totally omit the axe block and just 3D print one, but being good at it is the point. And so practicing it in the way it's always been done. I'm going to bump cut that. I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. There we go, look. Taking that side down by bump cutting. So it's just removing the material. I mean, obviously there's better ways to make a spoon. You could just go to IKEA and buy one for 50p. But also, the point is to make one, isn't it? So I think you get what I'm saying. Yes, many ways to skin a cat, but this is a traditional axe block with a traditional type axe, and it's just the method that I've just been learning. This is not quite as green wood as I would like it to be, but yeah. But yeah, there's many different ways to do this, and I'm not struggling. This is not, in no way am I struggling to do this. This is just the way it's always been done. If you kind of get my drift. The whole point is you're hand carving, aren't you? So now we're making the rest of that spoon shape through removing material from the back there. But yeah, it's kind of not the point, if you know what I mean. But yeah, many ways to skin a cat, etc. It might look like, you know, not the best way to do it, but it is the way that I've just been learning, the kind of Greenwood traditional method. And if you think it's more difficult, it might be, but that means that if I ever had to make a spoon in any other way, I'd just find it loads easier, you know. It's a craft, isn't it? It's the craft. Like weaving a basket, you know what I mean? It's like, why would you weave a basket? It's like, well, to learn how to do it, you know. Why would you blacksmith an axe? Just use a press. But yeah, that's the, funnily enough, was the kind of point I was making with the name of the live stream. Getting good at axing that far from a line. That's what I'm saying. Do you cut the narrow part later? Yes. Yeah. It'll be one of the last steps that I take. So understanding where to put it on the axe block so you can get a good a good swing at it, etc. is all part of the skill set, you know. What I don't want to do here is go too far one way and crack it the other way, if you know what I mean. I'm creating a V shape to get into that groove. So this is a lot of the things that some sort of like more modern tooly people, is what I call them. They're all about the tools. Let me put it there. So knowing how to do that with an axe is a slightly different process, that's all. But that's what's interesting. People make things one way, people make things another. It's the variety and the spice of life, isn't it? But the skill there, you see, is to be able to axe around a corner 2 millimeters from a pencil line. So, oh Miro, how you doing? Thanks, people who are modding and stuff. Yeah, it does beg the question: is there an easy way? And it's not trying to make it more difficult, but I think you get the point of it. Yeah, it's more that traditional way. And there is method to it. There is a right way to do it and a wrong way and an easy way and that kind of thing. Knowing where you can hit, where you can't, what will make a difference, what won't. You see? So what I've done there is created a very similar shape, whereas it's asymmetrical to a point, but I've not gone straight onto the line. So I can basically do that afterwards with a bit more detail. Probably get that with the knife afterwards, or a bit of a bump cut like that. Or I could use the heel of the axe, chop it down like that. So we've got a rough shape outline, and I might actually chop that off with a saw in a minute. But what I'm going to do now is cut the back off at that kind of angle, and the back off at that kind of angle, in a V shape, and I can take the back in the middle. And we're starting to create the spoon shape. It's all about hand-eye coordination, understanding your tool, controlling the tool, all that kind of stuff, isn't it? That's where it's all based. But spoons have been found in Britain like this since yeah, medieval times. Even pole lathes and stuff have been found. So yeah, very old methodology to it. I don't know a lot of the history, but I know it's old, man. So it's definitely not like a B&Q style, is it? You know. But yeah, all those things can be done. Fill it with epoxy, all that kind of stuff, you know. All the best, Maria. Take care, Luke. Take it easy, brother. Good to see you, man. Sharon. Auntie Sharon. How you doing? It's not actually my auntie, but she says the same surname, so. Maria. Top mod in it. Said he saw a guy in Japan bought a cylinder in an engine with a chisel. Haha. Yeah, not sure if he did see that, to be honest, but so just obviously cross cutting with an axe, not as simple, and it might help if everything wasn't so dry and slippery, but get to the chopper. You develop quite a good hand strength from doing such things. So I'll do a little bit of the clean up and then I'll probably bugger off, to be honest, and let you good people enjoy your day. There we go. One spoon blank created. So lots of shaping up to do, lots of cleaning work, etc. But we've got the basic premise. We've not quite got the crank of this one. Similar, but not quite. So, but you can see the difference in the thickness of this side. Well, really, it's the thickness of the whole thing. But if you can fit that within that, might turn out similar, so we'll see. Yeah, do that, Luke. Nice one. So yeah, now we get the Sloyd knife, and the first thing I'll try and do is go around the edge, like this edge, just to clean up those axe marks where it's left a bit of a mess, and get a bit closer to the original drawing. So get my belly in the way, stand under the camera, so just follow that round a little bit, and I'll clean the edges up, and then I'll probably be about done, and I'll do the rest of it either on another live or in the afternoons to entertain myself. So yeah, just slowly getting rid of those. You can see the difference in the smoothness of that wood compared to the kind of chopped up bits in this wood.
So I can also like try and dig out a little bit of that corner now as well, because I've done all the axing. Could leave it until after I've done the bowl, but we'll eventually get our knife inside there and start churning that out as well. But yeah, little potato peeler kind of cut. Just clean it all up, make it nice. Oop. Across the end grain. Whoa! Across the end grain obviously is slightly more strength in the wood across the end grain, so it takes a little bit more finger strength. But you can already see that that grain in that wood is just lovely. Ah, you fell for it. This bit makes you nervous. It's alright. We've done it before. I do get distracted and start doing the back of the bowl and stuff as well, but just cleaning off the axe marks. You see the difference? This beautiful grain and then this messy grain. So as soon as you clear those marks off left by the axe, I mean, some people can just knock a spoon out in 20 minutes. It takes me a little bit longer, but I'm just trying to keep that same the same profile, leaving the thickness here and the thickness there. I'm trying to leave quite a lot of thickness in the middle and less on the edges. And creating that bump similar to this one. Turn the chat off. Thanks, YouTube. So trying to get that curve in there, as much as that curve in there. Anyway, let's go around the rest of this bowl, shall we? Just trying to stick to that line because it's pretty well drawn out. What I'd like to do is get really proficient at making 2 or 3 different spoons, and so you could kind of just knock them out without even thinking, sort of thing, you know, because you just practiced the shape, etc. So looking a little bit better. That's how you dig those out. Just slowly going from each side. I'm not going to go the whole way, but you get to see the kind of twist of the knife that creates that little shape in there. Get it closer to the final shape. Luckily, it doesn't have to be perfect on that line. So that just leaves the top edge now and these corner bits inside. So we'll do that like this. Take off part of it and take off the other part of it on a 45 degree, and then take the middle. So you're not taking such a big chunk all at once. There we go, so just working my way across that line. So go up to the line in that way, like that, and take the back off, and then take the middle. You're just making it so you're not taking the whole thickness of the wood all at once, just a bit easier rather than trying to slog through it. And then just the centre of this bit really. So I'm holding the knife to my chest and I'm pulling the spoon under the knife. So yeah, we're getting there. Just dig a bit more of this out. Then I'll just read your comments for a minute and have a little smoke and a little vape and I'll bugger off. There we go. So we're getting closer, and that's took like what, 40 minutes or something, half an hour? I don't know. Hey Star, why are we yelling? It's Burdock, he always does it, man. It's been told once already as well. Not that I don't really care, but you know. I'm just going to mute the stream while I blast this stuff out my nose. So hold on a second. Hey up, Star. How you doing, Luke, man? You good? Cheers, mate. Yeah, so that's kind of like the basics of, chuck that down there, the basics of axing it out, drawing it out, kind of going around the edges. Done a little bit of work on the back. Need to make this bowl a bit more rounded. It's a bit flat at the moment, but that's good. We've got plenty to go at here. Might just tidy this bowl area up a little bit and then should be almost good. Mark, moo moo, Marky Poo, broski, what go on? I'm well, can't complain. Good man. Oosh, oh, it's raining now. Yeah, there's a bit of a hot, cold, rain, muggy, weird summer, tropical vibe go on in. Where did that end bit go? I'm after that end bit. Oh, there we go. It's a really nice piece of, it's got some really cool spalting colours in there. So I might save that bit. Might save that bit as well. Nice bits of wood. Don't save any of this, it's too chewed up, but some of the little bits are quite good to save. Turn my fan on now because it's gotten all that tropical weird heat. Ugh. There we go. Let's do a little. Yes, I can still see you, Burdock. I'm not reading your comments because I'm not reading anybody's comments. But yes, I can still see you, bud. I'll put you on that tripod there for a moment. Oh, these plastic freaking tripods are crap, aren't they? If I know if I. So yeah, there you go. Bit of spoon bending for the afternoon. That's the original. How's this going to turn out? That's the original, and that's going to kind of turn into a similar looking spoon, but not quite the same curvature, but we'll see. There you go. I think that's just a one-off that just came out really nice. 100% humidity. Yeah, fuck that. That's crazy, man. Very nice. Thanks, Maria. I snapped one the other day. Tracking birds. You snapped a spoon? So fascinating. I love watching. Oh dear, some people. So yeah, I can even go a little bit more like what I've done. You see, I made the template, so we're not far off the template, but I made it longer just because, I don't know, I just thought it kind of suited the bowl a little bit better to have a slightly longer, but it's going to be more square, simple sort of handle, but it's still very thick, so you can see where I'm going with it. Basically wants less thickness there, less thickness there, but that's like a blank, basically ready to go. A Ring camera. Oh, you broke one. Yeah, the crap. I got given that one, which is why I use it, but I don't know, it's a bit close there as well, not sure. I like it a lot. Cool, thanks, Stuff. But yeah, that's there's the one that I kind of tried to make out of that other bit of wood, but it went way too thin there because this wood is rock hard. So by trying to dig that out there, I basically just went too far, and then it's all cracked and stuff. So that's what happens when it goes wrong. But there you go. Too soon, too spoon. Who knew? Blue moon. I'm going to take it off that tripod actually. I'm going to put it back on this one. Just to think it's better angle of the dangle. There we go. I don't know whether it makes any difference or what, but it still holds it, doesn't it? But there you go. Yeah. Spoon Dunnings. I can still faff about with it for a bit. I want to drink some water and have a smoke. The guy got turned down on the shark show, came back and was invited to become a shark. No way. Well, they did well, did. I think them sharks are a bit like unethical, aren't they, obviously, but Bloody Priestess, how you doing? Are we good? Just evening things up a little bit on the edge there, so we know where we're going. And then I'm going to even the back out a little bit, at the front, sorry, and then I'm not going to do the bowl, but eventually we'll do the bowl. But yeah, this wood, this birch wood, beech wood, sorry, is just beautiful. It's just really lovely to carve. So I'm just going to take this crank down a little bit and sort of smooth it out. It's ended up with very little crank, so kind of re-putting it in with the knife. So a bit neater on the bowl. You can kind of see what's going on. Why aren't you yelling? Oh, hold on. Sat out enjoying the... He's going to keep doing it, Luke. How we doing, buddy? I've got it, Maria. I'm sat out enjoying the last bit of blue sky before it rains. Where is summer? Well, it's been on and off, hasn't it? Yeah. So just a little bit of kerfuffing with the handle, maybe. This way. Just smooth it out so it looks like it's overannexed. Could hear some water then. I was like, what the fuck's that? I was like, oh, it's a fish tank, yeah. I forgot I had a fish tank. Sounded like it was outside. So I can always go back round and redraw on. But we've got like a totally different like pattern on the handle from the wood now, so there we go. And we'll get a lot of that profile, hopefully get a lot of that profile back up by adjusting with this thickness we've got here. A lot more curve to it. There you go. Ugh. Don't rub it in, Nikki. Nikki. BK, hello. We cross-talk a lot in car chats, one-to-one. Yeah, I bet you do. You're so cute. Very true. So these are the spoons that have come out of those patterns that I made, which I've now put on cardboard so they'll like last a bit longer. I'll eventually probably make them into plastic or something. So we're getting there. We're good. Keep them in there. Put my knife away. I might go and make some food. Well, I've had some porridge already. I'm not hungry really, but what time are we? 3 o'clock. Cool. Good time. But yeah, there's the old one, and there's the new one. Try and put them where you can see them. And they're the templates. So that's what we've been doing today. Project Pocket Spoon. Morrison's. Yeah, 28th they say. Yeah, it'll start warming up. We're just having these little weird tropical transition storms, aren't we? Yes! What's saying, Lex? Discussed it with your beings of sunshine. Ha! Cool. Second week of August. Nice. Cheers, Nikki. The guy running the live ignores people, so we answer for him. Who, me? I'm not ignoring people. I've read your messages out. I answer the questions if I know. No, you're alright, mate. I don't mind, Bird Up. I can't read everyone's because some of it's just like, whoa. You sold the ring on Google for over $1 billion. Wow. Just did a Morrison's run. Free pack of crisps on the app. Couldn't actually find them. Wank. Charger. You're slowly turning into my mum someday. Yeah, so the little poon will go back in the bag of doom like that. Stop it drying out so much, and we'll keep the air off it a little bit so it doesn't crack or anything because it's warm in here. And we'll save it for another day. Well, probably this afternoon actually. I'm quite looking forward to making this one. But yeah, that's what we do. So make a blank, stick it in a Ziploc bag, stick it somewhere like cool where it's not too hot or anything, and keeps it moist. We do tech talk on Wednesday, do we? Cool. Where's this group then? I've got my flaps open and all, look, on my jeans, on my trousers. Get a bit of air in there. Nice. Thanks, Evil Empire. Survival Empire. Empty Nest. No, you're alright. It don't bother me. So it don't bother me someday. It just makes me laugh. Yeah, I'm suffering with empty nest. I just left in it. But yeah, you don't bother me, so don't worry about it. Got wood everywhere. I need adopted. Well, why not? 82 Fahrenheit is 28C. I don't know what it is today. It's a bit more in here. It's probably more like 20 odd in here. But yeah, there we go. Spoonage. So we've oiled a load, made one, and I'm going to bugger off. Thanks, people. Appreciate you all. I'll finish that later on. Finish that later this afternoon. Get some more water. I might go Morrison's, get some more water, 6-pack, £2.50 for 6 litres, sorry, 12 litres, and come and finish the spoon off after. Oh. But yeah, there we go. Stay in one of my kennels. Yes, please. Saying a dog. Wow. Yeah. I don't know about kennel life. It's a bit much. But, you know. Open to ideas. Just got wood everywhere now. I'm probably just gonna walk to Morrison's. Anyway. Train him. I was wondering when that was gonna come up. I was wondering when that was going to raise its head. I'm quite well trained, to be honest, as it is. I'm house trained at least. I don't know what that message is. That got all messed up. I ended up pinning a message I didn't mean. Yeah, I already come house trained, so, you know, that's good. Call him Pedro Papi. Yeah, that's not happening. Thank God. Nice as Mr. P might be. Cleaned and scrubbed kennels and can prepare dog food. There you go. Lex is up for adoption as well. Let's all adopt Sai. I've seen Sai's cooking though. I can't offer that. But can offer tripe. Weirdly, you were on about this the other day, Nick. A bit of tripe cooking. My cooking's not that great. It's all right. It's good. I can look after myself enough to not waste away. But I need to go and get some actually today. I've got some cheeses. I need some more vegetation. I think BK's just laughing at the general gist of everything, to be honest, Julie. Little chicken nuggets. Wow. I've heard it all now. But yeah, I'm going to go and get some bits from Morrison's, got some water and etc. You got me mentioned chilling on Carney earlier, so I went and got the stuff. Chili con carne. Chilling on Carney. The chili con carne. Nice. I want chili. Yeah. Oh, I might get tacos. I do love tacos. It's my favourite food. I do love a good taco. So I might go and get some taco. And got some mince. Might just... Jesus, phone, help me. No, I got what you meant. Let's go. I'm going to bugger off first though. I'm not going to wander to Morrison's I'm not doing it in real life stream. Probably safer with me, JP. Yeah. I'll get some, I like the, they used to do a pure 100% corn tortilla. But now it's corn and wheat. Like, just use the corn flour, man. But they're still yellow, but they've got corn in them, so they're really good. So I might go and get some of them, bit of lettuce. I've got some peppers, and make some sort of chili stroke. Oh, I've got beans as well. Double protein. Put some beans in with some, what's it called? And make some, they're not really tortillas, are they? Just fucking bush it in a wrap. That is some strong cheese. I've just woke up. Tom. Tom's tested it out and it's worked. No worries. No, you're alright, Tom. Don't worry about it. You can always rewind it, mate. Do you want to see the spoon? How it turned out? It's in there, look. Waiting to be finished. Be similar, but not quite. Yeah, it might be. It'll just be different. Different kind of spoon. But yeah, we've kind of got the basic shape of it. We're going to tweak it as we go along. Tweak her as we go along. Got an idea. I want to get that curvature. I want to get that curvature in it. That's what I'm after. It's not far off, but we'll see. But yeah, I got a little idea. I'm going to use that there. Try and get that down. Get that middle bit down and try and get a bit more of a curve all the way through it. I think that'll be fun. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon after a bit Morrison's. So thank you, lovely kind people. I appreciate all your effort and time you spend chatting. You are a lovely bunch. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have a wait, and then who's Timmy? Timmy, Tommy, something like that. But yeah, we'll reconvene at some point later. I'm gonna go Morrison's in the rain. Well, it's on and off raining. Blue sky over there, grey sky over there, blue sky there, white, big white fluffy clouds, and grey over there. So cheers and enjoy your wander. Cheers Lex, appreciate it, mate. Take a bag. Yeah, lettuce some water, that's what I'm after. Beauty. Cheers, start. Loving it. Yeah, it's going to be like a sort of sister spoon to this one. Slightly different. It needs unwonking, slightly wonky. We'll see. Sort that out. And I'll let you know how it goes later on. But cheers, peoples. Have fun, try. Will do, Maria. Will do. You too. And yeah, we'll see you later. Thanks, peeps. And enjoy your afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Join us. Thanks, people. Maria, Burlock, wheat has gluten. Yeah, it's kind of dumb, isn't it, Burlock? Yeah, exactly. I preferred the pure corn ones, but weird, isn't it? But thanks, Burlock, BK, Tom, Maria, Star, Lex, Nikki, all those people. Oh, you saw us in Gary's live? Yeah, I often chat to Gary. He's a funny character, isn't he? Makes me laugh. But yes, see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Have a good afternoon. Have a good spoon. And yeah. Love you, bye.